Well, good morning, Lufkin Central and Online Worship Community. Jason Hollinger, the campus and community minister here. And for our time in Jesus and Coffee today, we're going to be talking about the war being waged. Revelation chapter 12 talks about the woman and the dragon, uh, and then Satan thrown down to earth. And so you have this battle that is being waged, that was took place one place, and then as Satan is thrown down to earth, and it says, this war that arose in heaven. Well, let's check this out. Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. Now, a war arose in heaven, Michael and his angels fighting against the dragon. And the dragon and his angels fought back, but he was defeated, and there was no longer any place for them in heaven. And the great dragon was thrown down, the ancient serpent. Think of that as we think of the garden. Um, the the serpent thrown down. Uh, Again, like I say, as we think about it in the Garden of Eden, um, the serpent that deceived uh, Adam and Eve, and first directly through Eve, but it deceived both Adam and Eve, and so it says was thrown down, who is called the devil and Satan, the deceiver of the whole world. And we get when we get to the end, it says the dragon became furious and with the woman and went off to make war on the rest of her offspring, on those who keep the commandments of God to hold the testimony of Jesus. And so as we think about this war that is being waged for us, especially in light of what we celebrate just here in a few days, of Jesus coming to earth, that this battle that was taking place as Satan is roaming around, seeking whom he may devour, right? Seeking those that he can deceive, because that's what he's done. And whether it was in the garden, and whether it's talking about the story of Job, check that out sometime, or whether it's just throughout moments of entering into Judas's heart and mind, and entering into Peter's heart and mind, as one betrays and one denies. And Satan is relentless in his efforts, but what we have the opportunity to celebrate on this day, in which then leads up to Easter, a few months from now. What we celebrate then, kind of that culmination of everything, of Jesus coming to earth, and then Jesus at Easter, that resurrection Sunday, that opportunity for us to realize that not only was he just the gift for us, this gift of life, this gift of hope, but that this gift of life and gift of hope defeated death, defeated Satan, reminds us that hey, we are victorious, that we win, that Satan does not, he does not have mastery over us, because greater is he who is in me, he who is in you, than he who is in the world. Because our God is greater, our God is bigger, our God is stronger than the deceiver of this world. He lost in the battle in heaven, and he lost in the battle of this earth when he battled for you and when he battled for me. The only way he wins is when we deny Jesus. When we do not surrender ourselves and be filled with him. That's the only way Satan can win. Now, he doesn't want you to know that, but that's the truth. The only way he can put a W, put a mark in the win column, is if you allow it. Because God sent his son. They call him Jesus, the Savior, the Messiah, the Redeemer, Reclaimer, and Restorer of all things, to remind us that death was defeated when Jesus arose, when Jesus came, when Jesus lived for you and for me. So your challenge today, as I'm still number one dad, your challenge today is to live in that truth and share that reality with someone else. Hold fast to that knowledge, that grace and that mercy, that everything that comes in that relationship with him. And don't allow Satan to have an opportunity to even put that little bit of doubt within you. Don't allow him to think or to lead you to believe that he's won, because death has been defeated through the Messiah. Can't wait to hear and see how it goes. Y'all have a great day. God bless.
From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful, and all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire, and in darkest night, you are close like no other. I've known you as a father, Lord, I've known you as a friend, and I have lived in the goodness of God. Oh yeah. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. All my life you have been faithful. Yes, you have been. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness